Disclaimer. Sorry if I end up stuttering a lot, mispronouncing some things and pausing in occasions as I am currently reading a script, and apologies for any background noises.
Hello everyone. In today's video will be a celebration of Harry Potter 25th anniversary, and by doing so is giving some sort of reason why the LEGO Harry Potter deserves another remake. And yes, I know that the official Harry Potter YouTube channel announced a remastered LEGO Harry Potter collection, mostly for new gen consoles, but besides that, let's start with the video. So starting off with the video, I will be talking about the first LEGO Harry Potter, year 1 to 4. I will be only mentioning one issue with the first game that I have encountered in co-op, as I never really encountered any other issues in co-op or in solo. In co-op gameplay, I have an issue with a Pacific mission being Crab and Goyle, where in this mission, if you play in co-op with a friend, family, or partner, you'll encounter a specific issue where if you place all the potion ingredients in the cauldron, you wouldn't access the other part of the mission, as well not getting the cutscene for that said other part of the mission. I only encountered this issue when replaying the game with a friend of mine, as we couldn't access the other part of the mission, making us quit and replaying it again without my friend playing, so we could access the other part of the mission. So how do we fix this issue for the remake? Well, very simple. By fixing the issue when you put the last potion ingredient, as this is the only minor issue that me and my friend encountered in co-op. Moving on to my next part, I'll be discussing two mistakes that are in the characters, which are Hermione's face and create a character's voice. I will first tackle Hermione's face, as it's very simple to explain. If you don't know, at the start of the game, Hermione starts off with this face, but later in the game, she has a total different face, which is this one. I find it funny how the developers behind the LEGO Harry Potter year 1 to 4 didn't realize her glitchy face when she's in the leaky cauldron if you go upstairs. This also includes Hermione's cutscenes where her face doesn't change to the other one we get, making it even funnier. Now the last character mistake is a create a character, and this one is somewhat very difficult to explain with the creative character if you play as them in Diagon Alley or in Hogwarts or even in Free Roam. As the create a character, you will realize that the character you created will have Harry's voice when you jump. This is mostly heard a lot in the girls in create a character, as I find it very funny and shocking that the developers forgot to give the girls a voice, as the developer usually use voices for the girls, which are shown in other LEGO games. Also, this character mistake for create a character appears in LEGO Harry Potter year 5 to 7. And to fix these two mistakes is, of course, fix Hermione's face in the model as well in her cutscenes, and the other mistake for the create a character, we can use Ginny or Hermione's voice for the girl character. So now that I finished discussing LEGO Harry Potter year 1 to 4, as I didn't find a lot of issues and mistakes in the game, I can now discuss LEGO Harry Potter year 5 to 7, as I do have a lot to discuss from my younger self playing this game a lot more than the first game. Starting off with LEGO Harry Potter year 5 to 7, I will be talking about two of my pet peeves on some things that bothers me a lot since I was a kid, and that was the absence of the Weasley twins and the destruction of the castle. I will first discuss my first pet peeve with the Weasley twins, which are their absence when you finish the game or reach the Deathly Hallows, as I never really liked it how they were absent when you finished the game or reached the Deathly Hallows, as I usually question why the developers made the Weasley twins be absent, which was kind of pointless to make, them gone, making their shop be quiet and sorta useless without them. But I won't have a full tangent about me discussing their absence of the Weasley twins from not wanting this video to be long, and mostly because I want to fix their absence instead. So to fix the Weasley twins' absence is that we can keep them when the player reaches to the Deathly Hallows or when the player finishes the game. Now moving on to the second pet peeve, which is the destruction of the castle. I have a huge grudge when you finish the game, the castle is still on fire and in rubble, seeming as there is still burning the castle going on, which honestly I don't mind the rubble part of the castle, but it's when the fire is still there, as if the castle was being destroyed again when you finish the game. So the way I will fix the destruction of the castle is that when the player finishes the game, the castle will keep the rubble part but remove the fire that appears in the window. As well, remove totem locomotor, which are around the castle. So removing the fire and totem locomotor makes it seem like the castle isn't being destroyed or the Battle of Hogwarts isn't going on anymore. Moving on to something I have noticed after I finished LEGO Harry Potter Year 5 to 7, which is a glitch in the game. This glitch is found in the other courtyard, where in the corner it will spawn a Death Eater if you go to where Hagrid's hut, Quidditch pitch, and the Forbidden Forest are, and go back to the other courtyard again, it will spawn the Death Eater. So how do I fix the glitch? Well, simple, just make the Death Eater stop spawning when you go to the other courtyard after you went to visit where Hagrid's hut, Quidditch pitch, and the Forbidden Forest are. Now that I discussed LEGO Harry Potter Year 1 to 4 and Year 5 to 7, I will discuss what I want for the remake, which isn't a lot, sadly, so apologies on this part. The first thing I want is to make LEGO Harry Potter Year 1 to 4 and Year 5 to 7 into a full game instead of a separate game. The second thing I want is more locations in LEGO Harry Potter. I do have two ideas for Year 1 to 4 and Year 5 to 7, and that is the Weasley's house for Year 1 to 4 and Year 5 to 7. Well, in LEGO Harry Potter Year 5 to 7, we get the Ministry of Magic. And how the mechanics works is that we use a Floo flame to get to the Weasley's house, while for Ministry of Magic we can use the telephone booth. And lastly, the third thing I want is a mission in LEGO Harry Potter Year 1 to 4, and that mission is the Jewel Ball, as we don't really get a cutscene or a mission for the Jewel Ball, and it's a good opportunity to make a mission out of it for the remake. That is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me talk about LEGO Harry Potter. I apologize this video was poorly done, as I only ranted about some things I noticed in both LEGO Harry Potter games, but the reason why I ranted about them is so that the developers for LEGO Harry Potter can fix these issues. I will also apologize that I didn't mention too much things I want to see in a proper remake for LEGO Harry Potter, as I only had 3 in mind, which isn't much, but I would like to see it in a remake of LEGO Harry Potter. Anywho, that's enough of me talking for today's video. If you enjoyed, just leave a like and comment down below, and while you're doing that, subscribe if you like my content, and turn on the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. That is all I have to say. Bye!